Only the exosuits could walk the dead bodies to evac for you. You've been enjoying Space Force? Caitlin and I have been watching Space Force. There have been some funny moments.
Menace 1-5. We've got a bead on the Advent data vault near your position. Be advised, self-detonating charges are in place at the target. Move to disarm and extract the package before its contents are destroyed.
John Malkovich is just like very, very, very funny.
Heading to that location.
That's my opinion of Space Force so far. You thought it was going to get better?
Go.
John Malkovich, though. Like, you sort of have to watch it because you enjoy John Malkovich, I think. But if you do... Oh boy.
Good to go. Understood. Moving out. Double time.
Started watching Community after you realized watching the first 3 seasons of Arrested Development perpetually was limiting. Is it, though? Is it limiting? What the heck is John Malkovich doing on that show? I imagine he just wanted to make that show, like... Certainly seems like he's enjoying it.
Heading up.
On my way.
If this is one of the pods and there are only like 2 other pods like that, I think we're in pretty good shape here.
Good copy. Moving on target.
Move into position. Go.
Yes, another excellent example of John Malkovich being in a movie just because he wanted to fucking be in the movie, I think.
Affirmative, covering now.
Being John Malkovich.
Watch.
Got it covered. Overwatch.
We've been spotted.
Let's go.
Weak hit.
Well, would you look at that? Only wing
Nice. Good shooting. I have a couple of shotguns here too.
Seems doable.
Sentinel's a very good perk.
This is it, right?
Making it so soldiers can shoot twice instead of once is pretty good, it turns out.
Orders confirmed. On the move. Target asset recovered.
Hey, this is a shinobi. I could train you to be an officer. If you didn't die on this mission.
I'm on the move.
I've got a good feeling about this. 2 scopes. That's nice.
Orders confirmed. On the move. Ready to rock.
Let's move already.
On my way.
I don't really have to go that much closer. You can see it from here.
Bring in the evac! This is Firebrand. Evac request confirmed. Hold tight.
I'm on it.
Got it covered. Overwatch.
Is grazing shots part of perfect information? Probably. I've been playing with the same mods pretty much for... I mean, ever. So...
Not a problem.
I don't necessarily remember what the game looks like without these mods.
That's affirmative.
Finally!
Tenfold.
Haven't heard any mechs stomping around on the map.
Moving to Overwatch. Scanning.
Overwatch!
What? Oh my god.
Barely registered.
I've got eyes on an advent position.
Oh my god.
I'm going. Not too shabby.
Not too shabby. Can I really see the objective from here without pulling the pod? That sounds a bit too good to be true.
Understood. Moving out. Objective located. Menace 1-5, this is
It might actually be true.
positive confirmation of the target package. Move to acquire.
I think it's actually true.
Sure thing.
Oh, okay.
I'm ready.
I'm not gonna hack yet. I'm gonna reload an Overwatch.
Good to go.
Reload an Overwatch here as well.
Let's do this!
You a little bit closer with your shotgun. Another pod behind them.
Negative damage.
It has 2 troopers in it.
Adjusting aim.
Menace 1-5, the clock is ticking. That detonator isn't going to wait. Get to the vault and disarm it before we run out of time.
The good news is they went really dumb places.
Heading out.
A little bit awkward that we didn't hit a single shot, but you know.
My ammo's running low.
Let's move already! Target's still up.
Okay.
Whatever you say. Impressed yet? Running dry. On the move.
The only issue is that when I hack that objective,
Overwatch.
it alerts the stuff on the map.
Roger that. Eyes on the prize.
So given that I know there's a pod over here, because the game keeps showing me them, I want to wait on hacking it. Well, Sectoid ran away, I guess. Alright, let's go for it. Who has more hack? I don't know. I'll just take this one. It's a Resistance broadcast.
Rock and roll.
This Haven already has all rebels in it, so we only need one more rebel to have a maxed out Haven. On the other hand, we know there's a faceless, at least one faceless. And that's just more rebels per chance or whatever. That is an expected value of like 45 rebels, I think.
Let's rock on Overwatch.
I'm on it.
Rock and roll. Affirmative. Covering now.
Ready to go. Got it covered. I've got eyes on advent troops.
I found something. Still up.
Slightly better shooting than before. Still pretty bad.
Adjusting aim.
We must go get the loot.
No, I want to go home.
The reinforcements?
This is Firebrand. It's time to go.
There are reinforcements next turn. Oh, fuck me. I'm gonna get the shinobi wounded. Is there any other way to play it? Or is that it? The only line is to get the shinobi wounded, maybe?
Rolling ass. Stepping off.
Burger time ratings for the 17 months. Bomusho to you as well. Yeah, feel free to hang out and just chill for a bit. If you feel so inclined.
Closing on target position now.
I don't have a mod loader
Kill confirmed.
at the moment, oversaturation.
Could use some ammo over here.
Heading out.
Mod loader's okay, but you don't need it. Operation Don't Get the Shinobi Wounded somehow.
By the numbers.
Absolutely. Scanning.
Don't do it, Advent Trooper. Where is that? That's like behind me? I wish it showed you where it was relative to your soldiers.
Forces on the ground.
Yeah, it's basically where I came from. Good kill. Unfortunately, now the Advent Trooper doesn't have any overwatches on it. And you can go wound the shinobi. Whew. One time, wow.
Roger that.
Wait, was that the one I needed to pick up the loot?
Heading there now.
You're fast enough to pick up the loot, I think.
Got some goods here.
Two Illyrium cores. An expanded mag and another depth perception. I can start selling depth perceptions now. It's the third one I've gotten. Don't even have 3 sharpshooters.
Sure thing. Only the best.
Not a problem.
Oh shit, there's still a fucking... I was really confused why combat music didn't end. Okay. Okay.
See that?
Thank you, combat music,
Locked and loaded.
for alerting me to my mistake. But evac here, that seems just fine.
Running.
Moving out. getting it done.
Let's go.
I don't know, Alex the Xenomorph. I don't know.
All surviving XCOM operatives are secure. Firebrand returning to base.
Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
The funny old game, XCOM. So that gets me enough intel to boost the supply raid. Supply raid kills an Advent Legion. Gets me more experience. Gets me some loot to build more armor with.
Our troops are making it look easy out there, Commander. All thanks to you.
XCOM is so good, why isn't there an XCOM 2? Good point. I got 4 scopes. Excuse me? What? We just really need that training right now. Get a soldier. It's neat. So I wanted to load out for this mission. 28 intel. Some intel. Definitely boosting this. I think you do it now because there's a dark event that increases intel boost costs. Maybe that dark event got turned off though. It's possible it got turned off.
Avenger plotting new course.
Let's go get enough supply for 2 suits, and then we'll do this mission, like, for real. I want to like overbuild these, but do probably want to build like 6 of them at least right now.
Setting course for Sector 1, the Arctic.
You managed to leaving a rebel in hiding. You can only have 13 working. Past 13, you have to have rebels in hiding. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. 6. Maybe we have double specialist. Well, that ranger that's infiltrating is gonna want to come. Why won't my Haven advisors give me a rendezvous? We want 7 total. We need a gunner. Okay, so these 4. I'm looking at the HQ squad right now. 5. 6. 7. Bring you. And you?
Our suit gives our soldiers the power they need to handle heavy weapons, with the durability to match.
Is it theoretically possible that there aren't any faceless? I think it might straight up not be possible that there are no faceless. Certainly in the first Haven there have to be faceless. I think I still like this shotgun. How about a laser sight yet, maybe? How about this one? The laser sight on that. Put a scope on this one, and a laser sight on this one. Two exosuits on this mission. Shredder gun. 49 damage, 25 range, 12 radius. Lol. Can crit. Can remove cover. Lol. I want a dodge tank. I think I saved the dodge for soldier on the HQ mission. Internal fate. I'm doing alright.
We're in the pilot. 5x5.
You evict faceless from your havens. Your soldier advisors in havens will eventually find the faceless. And you can go on a mission to kill them. That's the thing that I've been talking about with not finding rendezvous. That's the name of the mission that lets you go kill the faceless. For some reason our advisors are struggling to find those in this campaign.
Reading you loud and clear.
New regional contacts located.
So once these havens get to like 9 rebels, we can flip them to intel and start running missions in them somewhat successfully. I could bomb intel here and try to get a jailbreak. It's a strength 2 regen. I don't really have soldiers to do it with though at the moment.
Avenger plotting new course.
When I'm attempting an HQ mission, I'm far less gung-ho about detecting a ton more missions than usual because I just don't have that many soldiers available. Scotty Shinobis look ready. I should have sent the Scotty Shinobis on that last mission, at least one of them.
Excellent timing. There's been some progress. I've managed to break down several key components of the chip implanted into your skull. My analysis reveals that its primary function was that of a conduit, passing a vast amount of data directly to your cerebral cortex. With the primary connection severed, much of that data is lost. Several fragments do remain, however, ghosts, if you will. Observe. Tactical combat simulations. war games. The sheer volume of encounters you were processing was astounding. It is truly remarkable that you survived as long as you did. Though this may seem disconcerting, there is still some good news.
This may be the worst narrative development of any video game that I can think of.
I briefly assisted in developing at the gene therapy clinic.
The last game in the series was just a simulated video game.
High-ranking Advent officers only, captains or above. Retrieving a chip from such an officer would be the only way to know for certain. A greater understanding of these implants would undoubtedly benefit us all, Commander.
It was all a dream.
The Advent officers have clearly been modified to allow for their subordinates to receive new orders psionically. The implanted chip is the key.
Hazmat vests in the proving ground. We should get the proving ground. I'm gonna grab a basic research here. I'm way ahead on tech, and I sort of want to get these autopsies for free.
I'll see that work begins immediately.
Getting one more scientist from that basic research can help to accelerate us into late game tech. You get autopsies for free if you have enough corpses. You get a free autopsy for that type of alien. Right. Supply raid. Ready to launch. If we get this to vulnerable, it has fewer enemies on it, and we get less stuff from it. A bit weird. Connect the workstation, find a lead. Is that a UFO? Not a UFO. I think it is. Can't be Liberation 1. I can boost it after this. Alright, someday we'll get to that HQ, but apparently not quite yet. Could it be a facility lead? Oh fuck. Can it? I'm not sure it can. My feeling is that it can't. I think it's a UFO. Someday. What's the upside of the UFO? Bunch of resources, kill 2 Advent Legions. UFOs try to bring Advent Legions to the globe.
The Resistance got the jump on an Advent troop transport moving through this area, and they've left the goods.
Nothing
for
too
us to
exciting
salvage.
payouts, you know.
The transport is still disabled, but it's likely we'll encounter hostile forces attempting to lock down the
Into
site.
Spore.
Secure the AO and seize whatever you can.
I love XCOM, but the story part of the game is so bad that you don't know why they even bothered. Ouch. Harsh but true. Look at those laser guns. XCOM was never good because of the story? I think 1994 XCOM had a good story.
The Advent troop transport is nearby. Engage and eliminate all hostile forces.
Relative to other things at that time, I think its story was quite good.
Position confirmed.
They even had like
Got a hostile squad here.
I remember, whoa, holy shit. I remember in the game manual they had like page-long little descriptions of like rookies jumping out of the Sky Ranger and stuff.
Orders confirmed.
Made a narrative out of it all. You want to be on the high ground relative to the things that we shoot at with this soldier. But the things that we want to shoot at are up there, so makes it harder.
On my way. Got it.
That trooper pod's actually going to...
On the move.
So deployed spread out is going to cluster together when it moves. And then we can hopefully just flamethrower it and kill it. Seems like it would be a good plan.
Solid copy.
Durgas, thanks so much for gifting that sub to Ellis in Numberland. I appreciate it. I'm going to show you both. Well, they left. Now the question is, do we believe that they're leaving enough to try to get into this? I think we do. I think it's worth it.
Orders confirmed.
Worth it to try. And if they like turn around and come back, we got a flamethrower right here waiting for them.
Rolling.
Good copy. Moving on target. Okay. Move.
Walk away from the ambush casually AI strat. So the AI doesn't have
Go for watch.
Eyes on the prize.
the ability to patrol into the area that you start in. Like none of the AI units have patrol zones that overlap with that area, which means that if you find an AI unit close to where you start at the start of a mission, their patrol zone, like they must be as close to you as they can get basically at that moment.
Closing on target position now.
And their patrol zone must take them away from you pretty much. I don't know if this even sees a bunch of stuff. It looks like a cool place to put a sniper.
Affirmative. Moving to designated coordinates.
Juicy rocket? I don't know about rockets anymore.
Mission confirmed.
Some interesting rockets today.
On Overwatch. Covering now.
Ooh, they're turning around. Okay. Now, Juicy Flamethrower, on the other hand. Juicy Flamethrower I'm into. I think they're probably just walking into an Overwatch that kills them, though. To be honest.
I'm on it. Got it covered.
On Overwatch.
The game still knows where you are, it just pretends to not know. In Long War 2, the game doesn't patrol based on where you are. It patrols on other things.
We're spotted.
Sometimes it patrols on where the enemies think you are. That's based on hearing sound or you completing objectives.
You want some more?
Oh, hit that, come on.
Negative damage.
The first shot that guy's ever missed. Maybe. No reinforcements to worry about on this mission. They're stuck in here with us.
my way.
That was a big pod. Often supply raids have a central advent trooper pod that's the main pod. But this is only 13 to 15 total enemies.
What did you expect? Useful.
This is like probably the largest pod numerically, although it's not the toughest pod to beat. I'm a bit scared about like moving there. Just a lot of fog of war that I'm revealing. Doesn't really feel like it's necessary. Wonder if we could just like hit that.
Not even close.
Yeah, this is like the pod that would be a rainbow pod later on in the campaign. I don't know, I call these rainbow pods. But
Tired of waiting around.
sure, it's not like every Advent Trooper unit yet. Still proper to call them troop columns. Well, this is a supply raid, not a troop column. Would be my answer.
Already there.
Let me just use this.
Rapid flamethrower.
Don't want wounds, right? Yeah. What you got for me? You're hiding? How about that?
Heading out. I've got the package.
Reloaded. Seems doable. I got the thing.
I gotta get my soldiers further forward. This spot is pretty shit for my sharpshooter if I can't get my soldiers forward.
Finally. Set 'em up, knock 'em
This
down.
is a map edge and also where we spawned.
Absolutely. Sleep tight.
Took the perk to make this more accurate. And it worked.
I can handle that. What am I doing with this?
I like just move you. Just go over here for a bit. I can kill the snake next turn.
I'm going.
I'm going.
Here I come. I'm on it.
Zombie? Okay. What's the other one doing? Also running through Overwatch. Mind control.
Your mistake.
Gosh, this specialist does not give a single fuck about anything. Love it.
On my way.
Go precision shot here. 87% crit chance. Fairly large number.
Well, would you look at that?
I was actually without steadying too.
Not good. Whatever you say.
I'm gonna go for reload Overwatch Roust here.
Burn 'em out.
Stuff's just nicely lined up for me. It's a way to get the kills without blowing up the corpses. Not.
You can't handle me.
That was the one with the zombie, yeah? What? Did that not die? It finished its move. Like the sectoid. The sectoid finished its move.
I can handle that.
Oh! Possible this soldier doesn't die. I'm really confused about this sectoid over here. I shot it, I dealt damage to it, it was at 1 HP. I'm pretty sure it ran over there and still has a zombie. Unless this is the one with the zombie. Maybe this is the one with the zombie. That one died. They're at active 5? Okay, so it did die. So all I have to do is this soldier is flanked anyway. We're unfortunately making decisions about who we're okay with having die. I have to be you.
You watching?
I can like move over here and I don't think the sectoid will shoot if it's like this.
Okay.
Victoria, thanks for 2 months. Mangbomo show to you as well. Made a zombie. Still Hawkins is bleeding out and they didn't bring a medkit. Just hit for 8, by the way.
Move. They're shipping their attack. That didn't feel good.
I didn't throw evac.
Bring in the evac.
So Crystal's dead. Get rid of you.
Only the best. My ammo's running low.
Let's move already.
What enemy does that belong to?
On the move.
Oh my god, where's the sectoid? So I can just kill it. Think there? I don't know where it went. It was 2 snakes and a sectoid. Uh-huh. Okay. Like walked up here or something. Wait, open the VOD. Check the VOD. Big rocks? I think so. But like where by the big rocks? That hit it? I need to check the VOD. Yay. It is right here.
This one's gonna be bright.
No problem, boss. Adjusting aim. Weapons empty.
Yander. Hope you're enjoying War of the Chosen. That was a really interesting move that just made. I'm sure I would recommend it.
Coming your way.
Let's do this. How many is that now?
Okay, Sniper Snake is down. I have running gun next turn. Just crit through heavy.
It's still moving.
Not a problem.
Action feels a little bit unlucky right now. Double Illyrium core from that loot. That sectoid is really fucking confused.
You guessed wrong. Reloaded. Finally. I'm running low on ammo.
Sure thing. Subduing target.
I wonder if the zone I went to was just bad. It feels like it was, doesn't it?
Seems doable. Good to go. Did you see that one? Burning through ammo fast.
Headed there now.
My soldier just died. That's why that loot appeared there. Interesting that there was like no scream of pain or injustice or anything. Just a quiet loot drop.
On my way. I got the loot here.
F.
Moving to fire position.
F indeed.
That's how it's done. Dead in the water here.
Tired of waiting around. So here it is. Come get some.
Well, we've gotten quite a lot of stuff from this so far, at least.
Will do.
Was that the 80 plus aim ranger? I don't know. It was the corpse. Let's not dwell on the past.
Let's rock. Got it covered.
Good to go.
This is Firebrand. It's time to go.
Absolutely. Whatever you say.
Wonder where the remaining bad guys are. Finally managed to get ourselves set up where we want to be set up.
Scanning. Overwatch. I've got movement here.
Got it covered.
Were the supplies worth it in the end? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I'd do it again.
Let's move already.
That's a turret.
I'll see what I can do.
So I want to control it. It's just a meme though, right? It's a fairly high crit chance.
Target neutralized.
Like my turret is more impressive than their turret.
Not a problem. Scanning.
Okay,
Got it
let's
covered.
chill out and wait for another noise indicator.
Here I come.
Come get some. On Overwatch. On Overwatch. Enemies on the move.
We got doors opening over there.
Orders confirmed. On the move.
They're gonna end up in the cliff. Maybe fall back.
Heading out. No problem, boss.
Let's do this.
Affirmative. Covering now. Covering now.
Enemies on the move.
You fielding a squad of Advent against a ton of XCOM. There's a mod for XCOM 2 that places your soldiers on missions against you.
Moving to Overwatch. Hey, you hear anything?
That might interest you if that's what you're looking for.
Go, go, go!
I think we're good to set the sharpshooter up here and then walk
Sure thing.
up at these.
Advent troops.
Wow. This mission has been so unlucky. Okay. It's not a very dangerous mod.
Running.
That's more than expected, is it? It was like about exactly what was expected.
On my way. I'm going.
Cover getting.
Okay.
You want some more?
Wonder Tunge! Thanks for the 4 months.
What's going on?
Agbomo show to you too. Glad to have you, Wonder Tunge. What are you doing? You're flanked there.
Fire.
You know that you're flanked there,
Okay then.
don't you? You don't know? Maybe you don't know. 98, 68.
Enemies down.
Scanning. Affirmative. Covering now.
Stay put.
And just straight up hunker until the sharpshooter kills these. So many 11s. Sharpshooters are good. What I mean, XM2 filled you with dread close to that of the Long War 1 Ethereal. Ethereals and I think Cyber Discs as well from Long War 1. Were both an incredible job of like creating an enemy that was just terrifying.
It's down. Back in.
Say goodnight.
Assault hitting something through heavy cover at somewhat long range. Like you do. There can be another turret on the map. There won't be more mobile enemies though.
Rolling out.
Go run into it.
I'm on it.
Whatever you say.
Time to burn.
Now we strip the base for parts. Yep. Well, the
Let's move already.
supply convoy. Where exactly is this supply convoy? It does look a lot like it's just an Advent base, doesn't it?
Hostiles are down and the area is secure. Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
Unscrew all the light bulbs. We're running short on specifically light bulbs. Let's see what we got from it. Down a soldier, but up some loot. We're pushing pretty hard on the strategy layer right now. Doing a lot of missions. Don't have armor for the team yet, so... Given that I'm making some small mistakes here and there and getting my squad flanked and stuff by new pods, not too big a surprise that I'm losing soldiers now and then. 9 days on our technical. Officer Corps, 5 Illyrium cores. 5 Trooper corpses, 2 Viper corpses, 5 Sectoid corpses. 13 alloys, 11 Illyrium, 84 supply. Me some stuff. Definitely got me some stuff.